Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. This morning Mrs Rathbone and I were doing our usual round of the charity shops, having a look what's available, and I was looking at, they had a box of Christmas decorations, tinsel and bauble, etc, and laying on the top was this little fellow here, and I'm thinking to myself, wow, that looks interesting, and it only cost 50p as well. So I thought, yeah, let's have a look at that. So I picked it up and had a look at it, and as you can see, hopefully just here, it's like made from pulped paper or cardboard or something. Tell you what, let's get it out of the bag and take a better look at it, shall we? Very careful. We can even get into the bag, that is. Right, there we go. Chuck it on the floor for a moment. Okay, let's take a look at it. Okay then, so I'm not sure how old this thing is, but I've done a little bit of research on the interweb, and it would appear that this is possibly German made. Not really sure how old it is, as I said, probably, I don't know, 30s, 40s, 50s maybe, not sure. You can see it's been a little bit used, there's some damage to it, so I can guarantee this has probably been on somebody's mantelpiece every Christmas for several decades, possibly, I don't know, decades and decades and decades, coming out once a year. And so there's little bits of wear to it here and there. There's supposed to be bits of tinsel going on just here. I believe he may have even held a whip that went over here. Poor old Rudolph here getting whipped. And you can see the little lantern has become slightly detached. So I don't know if I can repair that or whether I should repair it at all, but it's quite an interesting little thing. Let's just take a look round the back. Okay, so as you can see, it's made from most probably papier-mâché pressed into a mould and then painted on the other side. Just here we have a little stand, so it will stand up. There's a little bit of crinkling going on there, but I've tried standing up, but all the stand wants to do is fold away again, so I'm going to say that it's probably not been stood up for quite a few years. It kind of wants to stand up now, but I tried it earlier on and it wouldn't stand up. So, and there's also lots of little bits of glitter falling off of it all over the table here. But yes, it's actually standing up now. I tried it earlier on and it wouldn't do it at all. So I don't know how long it's been stored flat. Let's just turn it around and have a look. You can see, there we go. That's how it's designed to stand up. There's no it's not a Christmas card, I don't think. Oh, I thought it might have been a Christmas card of some description, but I can find no writing on it, to and from and love at Christmas and all this lot. I think it's just an old, very old Christmas decoration. In fact, I've just noticed it says Germany here. Let me just get a photograph of that for you guys, just there. Okay, so that makes it pre-1945. So Mrs Rathbone thought it was from the 30s. It could be 20s, 30s, or I don't know, would they have made these during the war? So possibly, yeah, from the 30s, 20s or 30s then possibly, or maybe even older than that. So this could be approaching 100 years old then. But yeah, that's interesting. I've only just noticed that while I've been filming, guys. Mate, Germany. So yeah, not West Germany, but Germany. So I'm going to say it's pre-1945, possibly 30s. And as I say, I paid 50p for this. I was really pleased to find it, actually. I like my vintage kit at the moment. Interestingly, my hands are starting to smell of old things now, so it's pretty old. And how long it's been stored in this bag, I don't know. But yeah, an interesting piece of history. Come down to me over the decades. Who knows who bought it or when? Somebody might have brought it over from Germany. I really don't know. It could have been brought in this country by someone who liked it for Christmas and stood on their mantelpiece at Christmas for decades and decades. They may very well have passed away, unfortunately, now, and their family dropped it into the charity shop where I picked it up. I couldn't resist it for 50p. I don't think Mrs Rathbone was originally all that interested in it, but I had to dive through my pocket and found 50p, which luckily I had, and here it is. Wow, what an interesting piece of history, guys. I like my vintage kit, as you know, as I'm sure you know by now. But yeah, what an interesting piece of kit. I love visiting charity shops and flea markets and car boot sales, because you never know what you're going to find at these places, and here is a very good example of it. The snow has gone a bit grey here. That would have been pristine white when it was new, I would imagine. Wow, yes, it's been really interesting to seeing this when it was new, but wow, yes, I'm absolutely loving this. I'm going to see if I can't try and display this for this Christmas, I think. Yeah, wow, fantastic. Alright guys, please feel free to let me know if you have something like this in the family, whether you've seen them before or whatever. But yeah, thoroughly interesting. I'm really pleased with this, guys. Okay then guys, well I hope you all have a Merry Christmas, and you'll pop by Rathbone Manor again, because I've got quite a few interesting bits and pieces to show you over the coming Christmas break. And yeah, well, have yourself a Merry Christmas, and I'll catch you very shortly then. Thanks for watching.